How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. So I went to the market the other day and I found some steak, and it's called flap steak, and that is a beef that we usually use for carne asada tacos or burritos, but I wanted to do something different, and what I decided to do is called Thai Heaven beef. Interesting name, but I got it from this book. I've had this book for about 10 years, and it literally says Heaven beef, and it's a Thai cuisine lemongrass cookbook, and I have cooked a lot of dishes from this, and I've cooked this before, so I trust the recipe, so I'm going to share it with you. And this is the only time you'll ever see me put fish sauce right into the dish, the only time. So this is the recipe. 3 pounds tender beef. So the beef I decided to use is that flap steak that I was talking about. And let me show you what it looks like. It's a little bit different from other beefs that is highly striated. When I say that, I mean there's a lot of like lines, and this one is a thin cut, and this is definitely a recognizable piece that is used for carne asada steak. So I have about 3 pounds of it. It was on sale at the market. Okay, so 3 pounds of this beef. Okay, and then 3 tablespoons of fish sauce. Okay, so this is my fish sauce right here. 3 tablespoons. The only time you'll ever see me cook the fish sauce into the meal. So I'm not going to replace that with anything else. I'm just going to use the fish sauce. Usually on other Filipino meals, I replace the fish sauce with salt, but I will not be doing that today. 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Here is my soy sauce. 1 teaspoon of coriander. So this is coriander, and that's what it looks like in the inside. And it's very different smelling. It's very citrusy smell, but I use this in certain meals. So definitely 1 teaspoon of coriander and 3 tablespoons of sugar. All right, so here is my sugar. So let's get to marinating. Okay. Let me just go ahead and put the camera down. Okay, so that is my 3 pounds of flap steak. 3 tablespoons of fish sauce. Okay, here we go. 3 tablespoons. And I'm going to try to be precise with this because I don't want any off taste. We got to make sure that this balances the way it's supposed to. So 3 tablespoons of fish sauce, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Okay. 1 teaspoon of coriander. All right. Okay, 1 teaspoon of coriander. That's a close-up look of it. 3 tablespoons of sugar. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm going to mix that up vigorously here. Get my pan ready there. Get started a little bit here with the oil. So, of course, part of the recipe is the oil for cooking and reducing. So I'm going to put about 1/4 cup of oil. Okay, so I am going to vigorously mix this. And if you have time to marinate it, that's fine. But I'm a busy mom. I don't have time for marinating. So I'm just going to vigorously mix this around and cook it right up. So it's totally absorbing it in. Okay. Smelling good so far. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just put it right in. I'm gonna be mixing it anyways while it's in. Put it on high so I can cook it faster for the video. Okay, so I am just going to go ahead and start moving it around. And it's already cooking. So I'm just gonna get my garnish ready. So I'm just gonna eat it with some tomatoes. And I also made sticky rice, so I'll show you at the end. Some other garnish that I chose is green onion. So it's cooking well. Put a little bit higher so it'll cook a little bit faster. gonna let it sit for a few. And I'm gonna get some other stuff ready. Okay, so I don't want to overcook this meat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now take out the steaks so that the sauce can reduce. So I'm just going to take out each steak. And the beauty of reducing the sauce is that it will help kind of, I guess, re-marinate the food after it's cooked. Because we didn't really have time to marinate this, it just kind of will help re-baste it. So here is another piece. And they seem to have shrank. I expect that, I guess. But let's see how much we can get this reduced. So when it reduces, it's going to get a little bit darker. So my other videos that have soy sauce involved in the mix, like with my adobo and maybe some stir fries that have oyster sauce and soy sauce, maybe some teriyaki chicken or teriyaki beef, or even some stir fry shrimp or something, like my video for garlic, North Shore garlic shrimp scampi. So I'm just wondering if I don't think on those other videos I really had time to show you how to reduce those. So I'm just going to spend some time. You can see how it's reducing here. Spend some time and put on video and see how effective this reduces and how thick it gets. It's such an important part of cooking. And putting in that 1/4 cup of oil really helps seal in the flavor too. So don't be shy with that oil. Unfortunately, it's not the healthiest thing, but you know, if we're not eating at home, we're going to be eating out. So I guess you have to choose the best of the two bads. Eating at home and putting a little bit more oil, or eating out and not knowing what's the actual ingredients in your meals and how they cooked it. Okay, so it's really reducing here. Maybe about 3 more minutes. tell it's getting really dark. So the soy sauce is coming out. It's looking more caramel. Okay, so keep letting it reduce. Another nice part of the Thai cuisine is Thai people love sticky rice. So I have a pot of sticky rice right here. So I've made Thai mango with sticky rice before and everybody just loved it. So here you go. Here is sticky rice, and I was just able to make enough to fill this 3-cup pot. Here we got it really thick. I'm going to put the meat back in for its final kind of showdown here. And it will just give the meat like a glazed brown sugar look. Even though it didn't have brown sugar, it had white sugar. Put 2 cups of my sticky rice on my plate. Here you go. Here is my 2 scoops of sticky rice on my plate. And then I'm going to bring the meat close up to you so you see how each one looks like. So here is my first cut. Oops, just a little bit brown. Looking so delicious. My second one, just a little bit brown. A nice piece right here, really browned up, sauce reduced, and here is a bigger piece here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to now plate it. So I got my plate right here, and I'm just going to put it right over the top of the sticky rice. Put my tomatoes on the side here and put some green onions right over the top. All right, so you saw how I did that, how I added all the easy ingredients, and here is the final result. Thai heaven beef with some Thai sticky rice right underneath, and it's delicious tomatoes and green onion garnish. Doesn't that look yummy? All right, so I hope that you try this one day, and remember you could use any tender beef, but this is a beef that I had that was on sale, and I really wanted to try this cut of beef with something else today, and this is what I chose. and I hope that you try it out and let me know how it goes. All right, one last look. Okay, take care.